For Malala Yousafzai, the fall of Afghanistan to the Taliban once again was heartbreakingly familiar and painful. All the more so because at the very moment it was happening, she herself was still recovering from the Taliban attack that changed her life at the age of 15.
Malala, when Afghanistan fell so quickly to the Taliban, I could not stop thinking about you, wondering how you felt watching those images, wondering where you were. And then I've come to learn you were actually in the hospital with your 6th surgery, still recovering 9 years later from a single Taliban bullet. How did that strike you in those moments?
Savannah, I just could not process what was happening in Afghanistan because in that very same week, I was going through a surgery that was part of that long time recovery from that one bullet. And for me, it was just a reminder that if for one individual, it takes that many surgeries and that many years to actually fix the scars from just one bullet, we cannot imagine the millions of bullets that the people of Afghanistan and people in parts of Pakistan have taken in the past 2 to 4 decades.
Malala's nonprofit, the Malala Fund, has invested close to $2 million in Afghanistan for the education of girls. When the U.S. withdrew and Taliban took over, they were quick to move what activists and teachers they could to safety, fearing the Taliban were a threat to their lives and their livelihoods.
The Taliban is saying, we've changed. We're not that Taliban that committed all those atrocities and didn't let girls go to secondary schools. Do you believe the Taliban when it says things like that?
The Taliban are known for this political ideology that they do not accept women as equal to men. They announced that boys can go to school, but they did not mention girls. And they're doing these political gatherings and meetings, and we do not see, a single woman there. Women have just suddenly disappeared from that public, social, political life.
We have seen a few brave women go out and protest, and then we've seen the Taliban come in and shut those protests down. What do you think when you see images like that?
So the Taliban's narrative that, this is so-called Islamic thing that women cannot be equal, women are challenging that. So this is something that gives me hope, and that is why we need to listen to the voices of Afghan women and girls.
Are you disappointed with the way the Biden administration and the U.S. handled this withdrawal from Afghanistan?
I wish that the Biden administration and other world leaders had done more to protect human rights, women's and girls' rights, but it's never too late. So whether it is a political deal, negotiations, recognizing the Taliban government, they must be conditional on the fact that the Taliban recognize women's and girls' right to education.
Malala's own education, a priority she almost died for. After she was shot by the Taliban, she was flown to the UK for medical treatment and has lived there ever since, last year completing her own schooling with honors from one of the top universities in the world, Oxford.
I remember you said, I just want to be a regular college girl. How did it go? You've graduated now. How was that experience?
As a girl in my early 20s, trying to get her education, but also make friends and socialize. I enjoyed my time in those beautiful colleges and libraries of Oxford, and I made some great, amazing friends there.
Malala clearly enjoyed being just another student, but to countless girls worldwide, the Nobel Prize winner and activist is a role model fighting for their future.
This is the Day of the Girl. There are a lot of young girls who look up to you. What's your message to girls who want to make a difference in their own communities?
Believe in yourself, believe in your voice, believe in the dedication and determination that you hold for the things that you believe in. You can make it happen.
Well, we're so thrilled to have 2 Malala Fund Assembly contributors joining us right now. We have TK Sacco and Nibras Basetki, and Assembly is the Malala Fund's publication. It's a platform for girls to be able to share their advocacy work, in TK and Nibras, you've done that. I remember Malala said, if people hadn't been standing holding I Am Malala signs up, I may not have even survived. What has this platform meant to you, TK?
To me, Assembly is a home where girls all over the world come and they share their perspectives and their motivations and what motivates them to get up in the morning and rally and organize in their communities. So I really found a home in Assembly and sharing my opinions and reflecting on my experiences. So it's just been great collaborating with other girls and reading their stories.
And Nibras, when you came to this country, your dad told you learn 10 words a day, and you did. You ended up being on the debate team in the finals. You gave the commencement address, first in your family to go to college. Education, education, education. How important is that?
Education is always, I've seen it as a tool to basically give me that tool, that knowledge, to be able to be independent, to be able to break the cycle, whether it could be the poverty, whether gender equality. I just see it as a tool to give me voice, to become who I am today.
Well, we are so incredibly proud of both of you ladies. You wrote a terrific book, too. Before we go, we have a special announcement. To mark International Day of the Girl, our sponsor, Citi, is making a $50,000 donation to the Malala Fund, in addition to their ongoing E for Education campaign, helping young women and girls get an access to education. So it's what you guys have been working for.
Yeah, it's inspiring work, and you guys certainly do give us all hope for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
TK and Nibras, and they're going to be back actually in the third hour. You'll talk more about their own histories, their important and life-changing work.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.